Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, since we haven't finished chapter 6 yet yesterday and we have no class today, therefore I'm making this video just to make sure that we can finish chapter 6 by this week. Okay, for today I'm going to teach you the exponential and logarithmic function. So for the exponential function, what you should know is the exponential function means the unknown will be in the index. Whatever a value is, but the unknown is in your index. So this is what we call as exponential function. So let's say you have a is 5, for example. So let's say you have something like this, fx equals to 5 to the power of x. This is exponential function. If your a is 1 over 3, for example, and the x is still here, this is also the exponential function. And then sometimes we have a as exponent to the power of x. Still, this is exponential function. So whatever or regardless whatever values of a is, when you have x in your index, that means it is called as exponential function. Okay, the most important thing here is how to sketch the graph of exponential. First, you must know that the graph of exponential will be like this. That means the graph will passing through the y-axis. The graph will passing through the y-axis. So in order to passing through the y-axis, you will get, or you should get, the y-intercept. And how to get the y-intercept? We know that the y-intercept exists when x equals to 0. Y-intercept means x equals to 0. That means in order to get the y-intercept, you substitute the x value in your function with 0. Substitute the x value with 0. Then you will get the y-intercept. And then you just sketch the curve from left to right. But the curve could be increasing or decreasing. It will be increasing when the a value is more than 1. It will be decreasing when the a value is in between 0 and 1, which is fraction. I repeat, it will be increasing when the a value is more than 1, the a value, the base, and it will be decreasing when the a value is more than 0, less than 1, which we can say that this is a fraction. So when a is a fraction, that means the graph will be decreasing. But still, both graph will pass through the y-axis. So both graphs should have y-intercept. Okay, look at here. This is the graph where the a value is more than 1. So let's say we have 2 power of x. 2 power of x means the a value is more than 1 because the a value here is 2. So if you want to construct the table like this, up to you. Or you also can just remember that the shape of the graph will passing through the y-axis and it has y-intercept and it is increasing because it is increasing because the a value is more than 1. So if you are not sure with your graph, you may construct the table first just to plot the point on the graph. Then you can see the pattern of the graph. Okay, this is if you want to do it manually. Okay, this is also for the graph when a is not more than 1, the a is still more than 0 but less than 1, which is fraction. So if you have fraction in your function, or the base is fraction but it is an exponential function, so you can rewrite this one as 2 to the power of negative x. 2 to the power of negative x. So in other words, if the index is negative, automatically the graph will be decreasing. So this is actually the graph of fx, the original fx, which is 2 to the power of x. But now we are making the graph of 1 over 2 to the power of x, or 2 to the power of negative x. So if you try to construct or if you want to plot the graph based on this table, you will see that the y value will be decreasing. If you can see here, the y value is decreasing while the x value is increasing. So the graph will be like this. It will also passing through the y-intercept, the same y-intercept, because when x equals to 0, y equals to 1. So the same y-intercept, but different direction, not different direction, different gradient. One is increasing, another one is decreasing. So this is the graph for fx equals to 1 over 2 to the power of x. Or we also can say that this is equals to 2 to the power of negative x. So if you can see here, if the index is positive, the graph will be increasing, while the index is negative will be decreasing.